from the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, Giants.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come to life. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Tracy will take this in for a Giants touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants cut into the lead a little bit.
Chiefs 55, Giants 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They're looking to get back to their winning ways after the loss in Week 2. They go to 2-1 if they can hold on here. This drive starts with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll step up and run this. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, KC.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made by Bobby Okereke. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Once again, it's Pacheco. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
I gotta give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. Wow. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
65, Giants 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now a carry for Hunt. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Non-stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.